The U.S. Border Patrol saw more migrants in July than in the last 21 years.
So what does it look like day to day? The KENS 5 border team, Anastasia Bolton and Jose Sanchez, went to find out in this Eyewitness News original.
We spent the morning with the U.S. Border Patrol here in the Rio Grande Valley. They just released the number of people who've crossed into the United States for July, and there is an absolute clear pattern that more people are coming in. So we wanted to see what their day is like. And just this morning, we came up on this group of 11 who are telling law enforcement that they crossed last night and were picked up to be taken further north into the country this morning.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then they're going back.
One morning can't possibly tell you all you need to know about what happens at the Texas-Mexico border. But it's pieces.
This is Romeo 273.
Moments like this
If there's another unit that can cover
that start to make up a picture.
They've gotten in the canal here.
RGV Border Patrol tells us there are people who seek them out to turn themselves in. There are people who hide.
You can see the grass trail. It's barely fresh right here. No te muevas.
And try to run.
No te muevas. Enséñame las manos. Salten. Con las manos arriba. Both of these guys were apprehended earlier this week, and the other about a few weeks ago.
22 people here, a smaller group. This year, Border Patrol agents have encountered over 97 large groups of 100 people or more.
Most of those groups are family members, and that alone puts a great strain on our agents.
According to Border Patrol, their agents encountered nearly 213,000 people in July. 27% of them are migrants who've crossed at least once before and were expelled.
And they're fleeing persecution and torture. And so this whole sort of rhetoric around, we'll just turn people away and they'll go home, is in fact a non-starter.
Lindsay Gray is an immigration attorney who helps teach others how to represent asylum seekers.
We absolutely do have the capacity to let everyone in, as we have done for the last 40 years, and allow us to live up to who we are as a nation and allow for asylum seekers to come into the United States.
This is just one apprehension of one group along the highway in the Rio Grande Valley. It is unclear what will happen to this particular group of people, but law enforcement say that this is again just one group, and many more apprehensions just like this are going to be seen throughout today, tomorrow, and in the weeks to come. In the Rio Grande Valley, I'm Anastasia Bolton.